Well, welcome back to the session on ethical hacking. And in this tutorial, we'll do the practical demonstration how the ProRat is do some harmful thing on the machines, right? Can you all able to see the screen which I'm sharing?
Yes, sir.
I'm using the virtual box. I've uploaded a video in the value added courses. Right, I have uploaded a video in the value added course ethical hacking that the video I've uploaded actually two videos. One is how to install the VirtualBox as well as any operating system on the VirtualBox, as well as again how we can use a Kali Linux on the Windows machines, right? And if you have any doubts, if you are facing any difficulties how to install the virtual machine or VirtualBox, you can refer those videos and then you can install the virtual machines, right? Virtual machine which provides a platform on any single operating system. We can host a multiple operating system. For the purpose of this experiment, I am going to use a Windows XP. Already I have hosted this Windows XP on my machine using the VirtualBox. I am going to start my Windows XP operating system for the testing purpose. Are you clear with this? I am using Windows XP operating system for my demonstration. The Windows XP operating system which is hosted on the virtual machine. Now this is the home page or desktop, I could say, for the Windows XP. The tool which I'm going to use is that ProRat. The tool which I'm going to use is ProRat. Now where you will get this ProRat tool is that you can search from the Google with the help of any of the browser. You can search the ProRat. So the first link which shows that ProRat.software and informer.com. So this is an official website for the ProRat. You can click on the first link. So that will navigate you to the download page. The download page which looks like this here. If you scroll down, you will find in a download option which is 3.1 MB. You can just click download. So this will get downloaded. So here you will get it is in the form of zip file, ProRat V version 1.9 zip, right? You can just click on, you can select the save option and then click OK. The file will get downloaded. I'm using the operating system which doesn't have any antivirus or any Windows Defender. So for the purpose of demonstration, suppose if you have the secured antivirus or the Windows Defender, so this will automatically restrict the download options. For the demonstration purpose, I'm using a vulnerable OS, so that will easily downloaded and that will be used for demonstration. Once if the file has been downloaded, and then what you could do is that you can just go to the file where you have downloaded in the specific directory. For my case, it is downloaded in the download files, download folder, right? There are multiple copy existing, right? And out of that, try to extract a file using a zip file, or you can use any one of the extractor, and it will ask you to enter the password. In that cases, you need to enter the password pro. It is asking a password pro, right? I mean, it is asking to enter the password. In that cases, I'm supposed to enter the password pro. All these things, all these three characters, which should be typed in a small characters, small alphabets. Is it clear, all of you? Can you follow my instructions? It is very simple process. You can download a ProRAT from the internet, or I can provide the link. This can be uploaded in the drive. I can share the link to you. Is it clear? Shall I proceed next? Can anyone can write it in the chat box so that I'll know confidently I'll move forward. Yes. Once if you enter the right password, and the file will be extracted, right? Because already I've extracted, and I've created certain example file, so I'm not extracting it. Once if we enter this PRO password automatically, so this will extract the file, right? This is a simple method, and after extraction, so here we will get this file, ProRAT file. This is the folder after extracting. This will completely looks like this, right? These are the two sample files which I have already created, right? And it will be looking like this, the ProRAT. Right, I'll try to open it again. This is here you will get an exe file, which is right. You can just click on it. It is not opening. What happened? Let me check what happened. It's not arriving, but let me try it again. Wait for a while. I'll troubleshoot it. Okay, so after extracting, I'll get a page like this, right? So now this is the icon where I can execute the ProRAT. Can you able to follow me, all of you? So this after extracting the ProRAT from the zip file, and I'll get a file like this, right? The entire folder will looks like this. Now this is the icon or exe file of the ProRAT, right? You can just double click on it. So this will open the page. So automatically the two folder has been created. One is the download folder, the other one is the images folder. Now this is the GUI of the ProRAT applications, right? The first thing is that, so here, first of all, I am interested in the IP address. Suppose if I am using my IP address, which is I am I am using this app in the virtual box. First, I need to identify my IP address. For that, you can use this command ipconfig. So this will give my IP address. So here I am using the VirtualBox operating system. I mean the Windows XP on VirtualBox. For that, the IP address which is assigned is the 10.02.15. I can use the IP address for demonstration. So here I need to enter the IP address of my phone, 10.02.15. This is an IP address. And the second option is that I need to enter the port number. What is meant by a port in a computer? I am thinking you all might be heard about that port numbers, ports. What is the use of the port, or what is meant by a port? Can anyone unmute, or you can write it in the chat box or reply in a chat box? That will be fine. Juveria, what's your doubt? You can unmute or you can send a message. Juveria, you have raised your hand. May I know what is the reason? Is there any doubt, or it's unintentional? Okay, no issues. And what is meant by a port? So when we talk about the port are the entry points through which we can send, we will get any type of services to computers, right? Used for communicating from one end to other end, right? It's correct answer. Very good. Which Mohammed Danish, it's a correct answers. Now there are specific ports which are allocated to the specific purposes. Say for example, normally we uses 880 is or 8080 port for the web applications. 80 is the port which is reserved for web applications, and then for TCP which is 21 or FTP which is 22. Very similar to that, there are a lot of ports which will be reserved for the specific applications. Basically, there are 2 power 16 ports available in a PC, and which is near about 64,000 ports available. Out of that, the first 1024 ports are reserved for the PC or the specific applications. Other than that, we can use any other ports for our use, right? So here I am keeping this the default port, which is 5110. If you want, you can make change of it, right? There is no issues in that. So these are the basic setups. I need to enter the IP address of the target message. If you know the IP address, or you can enter your IP address. And the second one is that I need to enter the port. First, I need to enter the IP address, and then I need to enter the port number. Once if these two things are clear, are entered, then directly you can just go to the down where you will find a create symbol at the bottom. Can you all see the create option here at the bottom? Just click on the create symbol or create a menu, and then you will get a list of options. So depends upon your strength, you can create it. I am interested in the first one, create ProRAT server. Just click on it. So this will navigate to the next page or next setup, right? Where the first menu will be the notifications. If I click on the notifications, suppose if this is the registered the ProRAT, and I'll get the notification through the mail also. Suppose if I registered with somewhere other users, right? I'll get the mail notification once if the file or the ProRAT has been launched in the target machines. And then if you want, you can enter the IP address or DNS number, right? And if you want, you can enable the other options also. For I'm using the trial version, so these features may not be work successfully. So I'll move into the next step, which is general setting. In the general setting, so I'm make suring that this is what the port number through which I can connect to the target machine. And the second one is that once if the successful connection has been established, right, I need to authenticate. If is there any further authentication is required other than myself, if any other person is trying to use the machines, right? Again, this software should be restricted by means of asking the username and password, or only by means of password. Here, I am securing this app with the password, right? Other than me, no other person can access the resources with the help of this Trojanos, right? And I can enter the name of the PC, right, or name of the user, which can be a victim, right? All these things, right? Then uh, no further changes required in this the other options, right? The third one is that the bind with the file. So this is very important in that. So whatever the ProRAT which I am going to create, so that is going to bind with any type of files. I'm going to embed with a file. So here for that I'm going to select with that. So basically, so here I'm going to create, I am going to select the water rails. So I am going to embed my ProRAT server in the image, right? So that means that my ProRAT file, which is going to be embedded with the image file, the image which I select here is that the water lilies, right? So this is the image in which I'm going to embed my ProRAT. Okay, I got the notification that the server will bind with the waterhills.jpg. Okay, I'll click OK. The next step is that the fourth option is that I can create a server extension. Here I'm going to use exe file because I am interested in exe file. I'll keep this the default format as it is exe file, right? And if you want, you can use the other format also, because people, if the people or any attacker get any exe file, right, probably that may looks like the actual exe file, right? With the help of that, after installing it or after clicking it, I'll get an access for that. So this will be more convenient. The next thing is that I need to select any one of the server icon from this list. So once if I click the menu server icon, so these are the list of server icons which is no readily available. Out of this, I can select any one of the icon which is no that will no display to the user when the file reaches to the destination. So here I'll select the CD-ROM application or CD-ROM images. Right? Are you clear with this? All are the four steps. In case if you have any doubt, you can write it in a chat box. I'll try to explain it again if required. Are you clear with this all four steps or five steps? So these are the basic steps before create any ProRAT server or a ProRAT applications. So these are the steps to be followed in case if you use a ProRAT server. Is it clear for all of you? Shall I proceed? Yes. Now I'll click create server. So now it takes time, maybe a few seconds. No, it is created, right? So after completing all the steps, so this is what the binder server which has been created. So here this is what the symbol or the server icon which I selected, CD-ROM symbol. Inside that, my ProRAT file has been embedded, right? The user may not, I mean, suppose if I'm transferring, I'm sending, I'm transmitting this file to the target machines. Suppose this means of transmitted, whether if you have the physical contact to the target machine which you want to attack. Suppose if you have the pen drive, you can no transfer through the pen drive, or you can no transfer through the email, or you can use the any alternate method through which no the file can be transmitted, right? Suppose if the file has been transmitted to the receiver machine, see suppose I'm going to act as the attacker as well as the target persons, right? If I got this file, anyhow I got the file, right? Let's assume that I am the the victim or the target machines, target persons, right? By unknowingly I am just clicking on this file, what will happen from that moment? See, what was the thing earlier? It was in the CD-ROM image. After clicking it, now it was completely changed into the image file. So this is what actually the Trajanas does, right? No, it no which looks like a normal file, right? But after doing some actions on the file, right? The user, the received person may not know that whether it is a actual file or exe file, or whether it is virus or trojanous, right? If I do any actions on that, automatically it no it converted into or changes into its original form. So from that moment, after clicking it, I'll have the complete access to that, the machine where the trojanous has been launched. Now here, what was the IP address which I've entered? Can you remember? 10.02.15, and the port number which I used was 5110, right? Are you sure? Now, after entering the right informations, right, 10.02.15 and then 5110. So this is what the IP address, and then the port number which I used. If I click connect, now I'll be no, I am in a position to enter the right password, right? What was the password we set already? I use the same password, the default password, which is 123456, right? Suppose if you set it with the other password, you can use the password which already you decided, right? And I got a beep sound. That means that from this moment, the file which I will launch to the target machine, which is active. Now here, this is my GUI page, right? From this moment, from with the help of this tool, I can access the remote locations. So for example, if I wanted to know the PC information, because I do not have the remote location or other PC, so that I'm using my same PC for getting the informations. Are you clear with these steps? If I get PC information, suppose if I wanted to get PC information about where I launched the ProRat operating system or ProRat software, if I click the system information, it will give the complete information about on which my ProRat has been installed. So this gives the computer name, JS, and then username and all other information, C, Windows directories, and the date, right? All other information I'm getting, right? Suppose I just wanted to check all other the email IDs at the website which I visited. I'll get, in case if it is registered or if it is stored, I'll get the complete informations. Suppose if I just wanted to know some informations about the applications, if I click refresh, so now this will gives the complete information about that what are the application which is running in my operating system. From remote location, I'll get the complete information. Nowhere I'm not using my the XP operating system. From this window, I'm accessing all the resources, right? So here, normally this we will find it in the MSF config, right? Inside the services, and so these are the services or application which are running. From here, if you want, you can click or you can kill a process, or you can select any one of the process, and then you can kill, and then you can kill all process. By the way, you can do lot of steps. Suppose if I wanted to send a message to the victim persons, right? And so here, this is again a chat box where I wanted to send a message to the attacking person, I mean to the target machine. In this cases, now I am acting as an attacker because I'm getting all the informations. The machine which I act is my Windows XP, which I hosted on the virtual machine, right? I'm an attacker now. I'm going to send a message. I'll send the default message. I'm sorry, I don't work here anymore. By attacker. Now this is what the message which I supposed to send to the target machine or the target person, right? Right here, the message will be displayed to the machine which I attacked. I'm sorry, I don't work for you anymore, and the message is from the attacker. By the way, I can send a message to the attacker, and I'll get the reply also here. This is what the victim is, that the name of the person which I wanted to know, I gave for the attacking persons, right? From that persons, the person one, I get the information that he clicked OK. Are you getting my point? Suppose if you wanted to use some chat applications, right? Again, so this could be possible. Suppose I am sending any message. No, I'm not getting any reply from, because I'm using it's my own, so I'm not getting anything. Suppose if the person is sending any replies, what is that? Anyway, I maximized it. I'm not getting an option to close it. I start. I'll quickly, I will restart again once again. Yes, might be. No. Yes, it may work. Windows 10, which has the strong network defender, and if you download this ProRat app, and after creating that the ProRat server, it will be identified as the virus or the ProRat, that will delete the file automatically. And the other option is that, can we do on Android also? Yes, it is possible. Android, in order to perform it on Android, you need to use other softwares. I'll later, at the end of the session, I'll explain the other software which is available for Android also. But I'll not do any demonstration on how to create a ProRat for Android. But I'll explain what tool could be used. What is the file which I used right here? I'll complete the demonstration. Downloads, ProRat, and this is what the file which I've created, ProRat. I'll open it. I'll try to connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I got the beep sound. It means that it is created. Right. The next will work on the funny stuff. Suppose these are the list of funny stuffs, right, which I can perform with my my the operating system in which this the Trojanos is installed. Right. First, I'll try to do with the hide desktop icons. So here in the desktop, there are list of icons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lot of icons are there. Right. I'll try to click this hide desktop icons. So now you can find that there is no icon which is displayed in the desktop. Again, if I click on the show, again I got all the icons. I'll repeat. Suppose if I click on the hide desktop icons, automatically the icons which is there in the desktop, which is hidden automatically. If I click on the show, automatically it displays, right? Again, hide the start button. Now here you can find that the start button which is visible in the bottom left corner. If I wanted to hide the start button, if I click hide start button, so here there is no start button which is displayed here. If you click show again, so that will be displayed. Again, hide taskbar. The taskbar has been hidden, right? Again, if you click show, that will be displayed. Suppose if you have no, if it is a main operating system, if you have the CD-ROM, you can open and then you can close it, and then you can do some other the curious actions like crazy keyboard lights. So here I'm getting the keyboard lights, but no, which is my keyboard is blinking the capital letter and then caption capital on off, that is displaying. I'll fix it. It is fixed now. Again, add a tail to the mouse. I'll go with that. Add a tail to the mouse. So here, if I click that, wherever I go, you will find a funny stuff, which is the tail is added to my mouse. Can you see it? Right? If you want, and then I'll try to fix it. It is fixed. By the way, you can just click the lock mouse. So here, mouse will not work, which will not work any, no, which will not perform any click operations, right? I'll fix it. Make a mouse go crazy. Here again, so here this will randomly the mouse will move from one place to other place. Again, I'll fix it. And suppose if we want to flip the screen, if you just flip, oh God, uh, I selected a lock mouse, but it's not fixed, I guess. My mouse is locked again. I should not have selected it. It's not working again. Oh, I did not think about it. My mouse has been locked. I have no other option. No, I need to restart it again. God. So this sometime it happens, but I did not realize after clicking lock mouse. No, the mouse is locked. I can't fix it option. Mouse is completely locked. Even I can't click anything. It's not working. I have no other option other than no. I do not connected with the mouse wire, which is no touchpad option. Okay, I'll do the restart. No other option. I did not realize that once if the lock option, if I click the lock option, the mouse will be disabled. I can't fix it. I did not realize it. See, I am working on the virtual machine. The keyboard may not support for no selecting an option menus. Let me check quickly how fast it connects. Okay, it's fine. It's connected. You should have informed me, right? Now you're telling it. Okay, no problem. I'll connected it. No, that these are the things which will come under the funny steps, right? By the way, you can do a lot of activities. If you want, you can check the screenshot option, right? And you can check the screenshot options, right? Whatever the thing which is there in the desktop, and the screenshot has been selected. And then the key logger again. So whatever the thing which you are typing in the keyboard, so that will be displayed every after no the line of typing, maybe after when you get a refresh, automatically whatever the things which I typed in the keyboard, in case even if I typed any erase button, everything, the key log will fetch it. Say for example, I think we are running out of time. Let me try to complete it fast. Notepad, I'm just creating read log. So here the list of read log which it displays here, because it from the beginning, whatever the key logs, whatever the keys which we typed, everything is displayed. The recent one which I typed in the notepad, which is SAMPATH, which is displayed here. Name of the file is untitled notepad. Inside that I have typed the word which is SAMPATH, that is displayed here. So this is how the attacker will get the key log of no whatever the person the victim person, whatever he enters. And very similar, I was explaining about the shutdown the pc. So here, if I click the shutdown option, automatically the pc will be shut down, right? But I'll not do the demonstration now. Automatically my pc will be shut down, right? Here you can create you can do the run automatically. You can run multiple commands, command prompts, all the things you can